This video, I'm going to be showcasing some awesome shaders for Minecraft 1.17. The downloads can be found in the description down below, but without further ado, let's get started in today's video. In the number 5 spot, we have the GLSL shader right over here. So this is actually made by one of the most well-known coders in the shader community, Gabriel Piaxo, and this shader can be found at his Patreon, and I believe you have to pay around $5 a month, which I know is a little bit unfortunate, but do not worry guys, there's going to be some free shaders, although I feel like I really need to showcase this one off because it just looks absolutely insane. So first off, look at the way chunks generate. That is just super duper smooth. I'm pretty sure you guys are able to notice that over there. It just looks way more smoother, and yo, that is a little bit satisfying, but at the same time a little bit trippy. Now this shader is really good because all of the shadows are much more darker and defined, very dark. Take a look at that, it's literally pitch black over there. And of course, I just love the entire feel and aesthetic of the shader over here. Not to mention that we get literally a photorealistic sun over there that just looks so amazing. And of course, we do get beautiful clouds over there. They're not realistic by any means, but they still look good. But anyways guys, we're now going to do our weekly tradition in Shady Sunday, and we're going to set this bad boy to sunset over here. And oh, it looks like it was already in sunset. Well, this is how the sunset looks like. It looks pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Honestly, not the best looking sunset, but you still get the idea. And honestly, my favorite part about this shader is the way that chunks load. I don't know, it's just so satisfying. I really do like it. So yeah, tell me in the comment section down below if you like the way these chunks generate, and also I hope you're liking Shady Sunday. Anyways guys, that's pretty much it for the number 5 spot. Let's head on to the number 4 spot. We have the energy shaders over here. This barely takes up any storage and is perfect for low-end devices, but at the same time, the fog effect is incredibly realistic, like something you would normally see in person. Anyways, here is how things look like. This shader is much more on the simpler side, but at the same time, it still gets the job done. We do get brighter lighting, darker defined shadow, all that good stuff. But anyways, let's take a look at the water over here, because the water is one of the best things about this shader over here. So we're just going to go to a body of water, and there seems to be one right over here, and I'm just going to show you how things look like. They look pretty cool. The water is almost clear, but there is some realistic animations if you guys take a look at it over here. But anyways, here's how things look like underwater. They look pretty cool. We have like a distortion effect and all that, which is another cool thing about the shader that I absolutely love. And the sky for the most part is the same, but I'm going to be putting it into sunset over here, and take a look at that. That is like super duper amazing. I love the way it looks like. It's simple, it's straight to the point, it's just your regular sunset, nothing too crazy, nothing that'll destroy your device, but at the same time, this still does look pretty good. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it for the shader. Let's head on to the next one. Next up, we have the better shaders over here. Now this is actually pretty cool because they definitely made everything much more saturated. So wait for the fog to disappear, because for some reason whenever I exit out my menu, there's like a little bit of fog and all that. But yo, take a look at this. This is definitely a aesthetic sight to see over here. I love the way that the shadows are much more darker and much more defined. Like you can definitely tell that there has been a tremendous amount of effort put into the shader over here. And of course, all these shadows are just much more realistic and they get the job done. The lighting once again is incredibly bright. But anyways, let's go to the nearest body of water and let's take a look at how the water looks like. So the water is something that I absolutely love with this shader over here. Look how bright it is. It is super duper bright, and you will notice that if we go near it, that the water has like there's waves in the water, and if we go like close to an edge, you will better see the waves over there. It looks pretty cool. Not to mention that we also do get dancing leaves, dancing vines, and all that good stuff. But anyways, let's go underwater in 3, 2, 1. And bam, this is how things look like. They look pretty good, not gonna lie. Definitely not the best, but definitely not the worst. It still gets the job done, and I love it to bits. Shader is simple, but once again, it gets the job done. But anyways, guys, we're gonna be putting it to sunset over here, and this has to be one of the most beautiful sunsets of all time. And take a look at it right there. The sun is just incredibly bright, and there's so many shades of orange and all that. And you know, the sun itself is photorealistic. I really do like that. And bro, like literally, it's so bright. It makes everything else look so dark. But yo, I just love the way the sunset looks like over there, and we have the moon rising up right behind us. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it for this shader. Let's head on to the next one. You guys already knew this shader was going to be on the list. Next up, we have the FryBry shaders ultra right over here. Now this without a doubt has to be one of the most realistic yet amazing shaders for MCPE. I just love it to bits over here. Obviously, if you did not know, this was made in honor of me reaching 100,000 subscribers now nearly 2 months ago. Bro, that dude, that happened so long ago now, but it feels like just yesterday I reached 100k subs. But yeah, anyways, here we are, and I just love the way it looks like. First off, the lights are incredibly bright, and of course we do get darker defined shadows as well, which is something that I really do like. And I love the way the water looks like. The water without a doubt is one of my favorite things as well. So anyways, I'm gonna be going underwater, and this is how things look like. They look pretty cool, not gonna lie, and it's just absolutely insane. I love it to bits, and once again, you can find the download in the description down below. Now, what's really unique about this shader is that it has like F1 button. So over here, you'll see that there is my logo. So all you gotta do is press on it right over here, and it will basically hide all of your buttons, and you will get this over here, which once again, this looks pretty cool. But yeah, I really do love it. You know, in case you want your buttons to reappear again, all you gotta do is press on it once more. You can hide it, you can make it visible, hide it, make it visible, and that's really useful in case you're trying to make like a thumbnail with this and all that. So I definitely can see where, you know, how useful this is. And once again, it does say FryBry shader over there. But anyways, I'm now going to be putting this bad boy to sunset over here. So I'm going to be putting it to sunset. Bam, just like so. And the sunset is over there. This, without a doubt, has to be one of the most prettiest and most aesthetic, realistic looking sunsets out there. Because of course, we do get realistic skies, and there's just so many different shades of blues. We have yellows, we have oranges and all that. And bro, even light from the sun reflects on the water when it is sunset time. And I think that's really cool. You know, it just looks really good. And the sun itself is incredibly realistic. It's literally just like a massive circle, and I just love it to bits. And you can definitely tell that there is some lighting changes when it is sunset, and I just feel like that adds so much to the shader. And not to mention that this shader is made in the name of charity. You know, it's made to give back, where basically all the money made will be going to the Feeding America charity. We've been making excellent progress, and yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy it. But anyways, guys, that'll pretty much it for this shader. Let's head on to the #1 and best MCPE shader of all time. On the #1 spot, we have the experimental shadow shader over here. This is made once again by one of the best developers in the community, Gabriel Piaxo. Anyways, this is basically like RTX in MCPE over here. This is supposed to mimic RTX and actually put it in the game over here, and honestly, they did a phenomenal job with it as well. We have the wall over there, which has you know, green, I'm so sorry, red and blue over there, which is pretty cool. And we have like a white block over here, and you can see everything. And unfortunately, this shader does not work if you do move, so you have to stay in this one place, because look, if we move, it just ruins the entire effect like that. So I know that's a little bit unfortunate, but the fact that we even get, you know, just a little bit of RTX, like, this is a full-on proof that we're slowly getting closer and closer to RTX in MCPE. That is just insane. Think about it, RTX in MCPE. That is insane. We already have it on PoJav Launcher, but the fact that we're actually, you know, getting closer to getting it on Bedrock, on mobile, it's just insane. And take a look at this over here. Once again, this shader is just insane. It's out of this world. It is made by Gabriel Piaxo, and in order to get access to it, you have to join his Patreon, and you have to become at least a diamond tier member, which I believe is around $5 a month. So it will cost money, but personally, I think it is worth it. And obviously, if you can't get it, do not worry. I have plenty of other shader videos that give you shaders that are just as good, if not better, than this one. That can be found in the description down below, or you can search across my channel. But just because the shader is paid for, that doesn't mean that it's the end of the world or anything like that. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you later, French fries.